everybody? Brian back here with a look at Tao. All right, I'm finally getting some moves starting in this market, right? Finally getting some of these coins to finally pop some major resistance areas. You can see here this overhead resistance on Tao coming down through here. Let's get the fib off there, right? You can see it coming straight down through here and a break, right? Even on the bottom down here, you could say you had, coming straight through across here, I guess. Kind of a wedge type pattern forming up in here. Looking for a pretty decent move out of this thing too, right? Coming back up through here. If we put a fib on here, we'd be looking for this to, and I'm not going to use that wick down there, right? I think this is a black swan event. I'm not going to use it for my chart, all right? If I did, would pull it down a little bit more, but not using it. I'm going to use my my price that should be there, right? This wick happened on every single chart out there. It's black swan event. That stuff happens, right? We'll be looking for a run at least back up into this box, right back up towards the 618,702. Let's mark this off here, right up back up into here, and see if we have some momentum to break it, and how high this thing could go. We'll take a look here at some other targets, but this could be a 1-2 start in here. Over on Bitcoin, I want to show you it because it is coming into our target area that we are looking for. Okay, right over. Let's see here what chart we got. Here it is, right here. It's working its way up into that 618,702 area we were looking for, right up in here. Let's see what happens once it gets up there. But it looks like it's doing 5 waves up in there. Maybe doing a little bit of a correction right now. It could pull back here, down to 112, somewhere right in there. It looks kind of like it's doing a 1, 2, 3, 4. This could come back down, and then a 5 up here. Right, see what happens here with Bitcoin once it gets up to this area though. 119.3 to what is that? 117.5, right up in that box. So we'll see what happens with Bitcoin. We got a couple of really nice shorts over in Discord, one on Litecoin and one on KASPA, and they're working out beautifully. The KASPA is an ABC, then we're going to long it back up. 2 really nice trades. We've been hitting some pretty decent ones over there. Been using a little bit of different technique in some of these trades, and it's working out pretty well. Been winning quite a few of them. So come over and check it out if you'd like. It's $15. It's in the description of the video. It's a level 3 membership. I really think you'd enjoy it, especially now when we're about ready to hit a alt season, man. $15 is nothing, right? Once you get over there and win a couple trades, no financial advice. Maybe you'll come over there and lose your ass. You never know, right? There's no guarantees for anything. But we're doing pretty well over there right now. We got some really great traders in there. We have 167 members, and we would love to have you. But how about this rumor going on? BlockTag possibly listed on Coinbase and Kraken. Pretty huge news. Huge. Possible leaked documents here. It's all over the place, right? BlockTag getting attention, alleged Coinbase and Kraken listing leaked. That would be pretty massive. I've talked about BlockTag before. There's a link in the description of the video. If you're interested in stacking up a little bit of it for, you never know. Man, this thing gets listed on Coinbase and Kraken. That is absolutely enormous. They're already listing on, I believe, 10 other exchanges, 10 or 15 coming up here when they launch. They're in testnet now. They're looking to launch before the end of the year. So they've raised almost $500 million, right? So if you'd like to check it out, there's a link in the description of the video. Please, use your own judgment there, but I am pretty stoked. I got in this a while ago, and you can get in it now for just about the price I got in it, believe it or not. It's still pretty low. Here's the crypto bubbles. That's for the week. Let's look at the day. This through top 100. And there's Tao, up 6.1%. You know, you got stuff starting, and like I said, at each bar, you got stuff starting to break major resistance levels and making a move here. Looks like Tao, probably heading up towards 525 to 572. That's your 618 and 702. This is on a daily chart. And let's pull up the stochastic on here. There we go. See what's going on here. The daily looks good. It's heading right up, you know, and it looks, you know, possibly like just the beginning, maybe, you know, 1, 2, maybe a third wave starting here. You know, you get a break up through these higher levels. You know, if it gets through the 618 and 702, 575, you know, not out of reach at all. You know, 1618, $1,100. Could it do it? Well, it could for sure. It was up to 750 in November, just about a year ago, right? Just about a year ago, it was at $750. So it had a retracement back down here, almost a triple bottom. 1, 2, 3, triple bottom. That's extremely bullish. You know, we'll see what happens here, but this would be my first target area, right up in here. You know, 5.25 to 575, and see what happens after that. But the daily is looking very good. Your weekly still bullish, 87 and a 78, and the monthly don't really have a monthly. Okay, but yeah, Tao looking pretty strong for sure. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Please hit that like and subscribe. Check out BlockDag and check out that level 3 membership. We'd love to have you over there trading with us. I'll talk to you soon.